What's happening, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Pastor Ralph Graves Jr. Welcome. It's Wednesday, February 17th. Welcome to Ralph Graves Jr. Show. Every Wednesday morning, we're here on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Instagram Live. We're here, and the gang is all here today. And just a good day to be alive. Good day to be alive. Good day to be alive. And I do have hey, good morning, Dawn. Great day to be alive. I do have a question right off the top. The question of the day. I want you to think about it as I make the introductions of who I am. Question of the day. And I'm always focused on the here and now. And put up the question of the day. Does yearning for more ruin your chances at happiness right now? Does the constant yearning for more cause you to miss your chances for happiness right now? We're going to answer that question. We're going to talk about expectancy today. What do you expect? Because you're going to get what you expect. But we'll dive into all of that. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you guys doing this morning?
Well,
Pretty good.
We're expecting another snow storm here in New Jersey, aren't we? South Jersey.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, what about Texas? That's crazy. That's crazy. I always thought Texas was hot. I look on the news when I do catch the news. I see trucks like I don't think they got the salting and stuff down like we got it up here in the Northeast.
Definitely not.
They don't know about plows and salts and liquid and
We had like major power outages too.
Yeah. It's crazy. So if you're watching from Texas or from any part of the country that's going through that bad weather, we are definitely praying for you. Be really, really safe out there. ICE is no joke. ICE does not respect, I got a 4-wheel drive. ICE doesn't respect that. ICE does not respect that. Okay. So anyway, February the 17th, Valentine's Day went by. Let me start off with Kyer, the youngest of the group. How was your Valentine's Day? Was it Sunday? How was it?
it was good. It was a nice little day and night. Just went to dinner.
Okay, very good. Janae, how was yours?
It was also nice. My fiance cooked only me dinner. Like it was weird. Like I thought he was gonna cook us dinner, but he only cooked me dinner because he said that that's not a gift if you cook dinner and you have some too.
Okay.
So he had pizza.
Anyway, let me tell you this. When I cook for your mom, I'm eating too. How about that?
Right?
It was like, okay. But yeah, next week we do more Valentine's stuff.
Very good. You guys still house shopping. That's good to hear, too. Good to hear. Good morning, Instagram Livers. I see Mama Game Strong on there all the way from, I want to say you're in Deptford, but I know who you are, but thank you for checking in. Grill, the graphers on. Flash Doors, Brandon, what's going on, man? What's happening? Good to see you. Listen, I'm glad you're on here, Flash. Good morning, Thomas. Go to my website, ralphgravesjr.com. The Gulfstream Way is posted. We're launching April 1st. Hit the apply button. Now, the Gulfstream Way, what is it? It's a program. You'll learn how to apply 7 universal laws of success in your daily life. And in just 90 days, you'll see tangible personal growth that activates your dreams. We designed it to help you grow as a leader, to make impact where you are here now. The program is extremely valuable. My team and I, along with Milton Corsi, who's part of my team, put it together. We're launching it April the 1st. You're going to hear me talk about it. You're going to see me run commercials about it. Get in. You don't want to miss this training and the value that it will add to your life. And I know Brandon was interested about that, man. So make sure you get into that. We have a question out there for today. It's on my Twitter poll. If you follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. The question of the day is this. What's the question? Oh, okay. Does yearning for more ruin your chances of happiness here and now? Does this constant yearning, like, man, I can't wait till tomorrow. I can't wait until I lose this weight. I can't wait till I get this. That's called conditional happiness. That's what psychologists call it, conditional happiness. And, it's like walking toward the horizon. That's what they say. Like you'll never get there. And sometimes we can be so concentrated on yearning for a better day that we miss the sunshine that's occurring today, or the happiness that's available for today. So that's just out there. What say you? What say you? Kyrie, what do you say about that? Does yearning for more, constant yearning for more, ruin your chances at happiness here? And it's no right or wrong answer. I just love the opinions of this brilliant crowd.
I don't think so, but I feel like it depends. So there's nothing wrong with yearning for more as long as you're appreciating what you have and working towards getting the more. Appreciate what you have and then you'll receive more. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. As I sip my coffee out of my Ralph Graves Jr. morning show mug, you can get. Okay, we have any mugs left before I start offering mugs?
Just a few.
We have a few mugs left. You can get yours if you email me today at ralph@ralphgravesjr.com. An address to where we can send the mug. Just say, hey, I would love to get a mug. We have a few left. Kaya, make sure they get mailed out sometime this week. Janae, what do you say about that question of the day? Does yearning for more ruin your chances at happiness here and now?
I don't think so. I agree with Kaya, where if you're grateful for what you have and you're also just thinking about how much better it could be, then I don't think you ruined your happiness. It's just like, wow, look at how far I've come. I bet I could go even further,
Very good. Very good. And I get where you guys come from. I get where the person who posed the question is coming from. We look at goals. Hey, good morning, Richard Pownell. Good morning, Jennifer and Jacqueline, Shauna. Good to see you, Thomas Bird. What's happening? See where a lot of people are coming from. Hey, I want to lose 20 pounds, and you lose 15, and you're mad because you didn't lose 20. Well, can't you enjoy the fact that you lost 15? Hey, what's up? What's up, Lemire? Good to see you this morning. So anyway, that's what we're talking about. Okay, here's the topic of the day. That was the question of the day. Here's the top. We have the 6 cents coming up too. I love the 6 cents question. That's where Kaya reads the question, and we all get to add our 2 cents, equaling 6 cents. But you can also add your 2 cents into. But actually, we're talking about today. Our topic today. We're talking about expectation. We're talking about expectation. That's where we are today. Expectation. And I wrote about it in my book Unstoppable. If you didn't get my book Unstoppable, go out there and get it, Amazon.com. And for those of you who have bought it, thank you for purchasing it. If you're going to become part of the Gulfstream Way, probably be a good idea to go ahead and grab that as well. RalphGraceJr.com, Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. But anyway, I have a chapter in there. We're talking about expectation. And what we're going to I kind of want to talk about this today with you guys. Whatever you expect with confidence, it really becomes your own self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what law of expectation is. Whatever I expect with confidence becomes my own self-fulfilling prophecy. And the reason why I say that is because when you believe in the future with a certain kind of certainty, your actions and behavior, they follow what you believe. All right. You don't really do anything you don't believe in. Actions and behaviors should follow what you really expect, or to say they follow your beliefs. They follow your beliefs. And if you follow your beliefs in a certain persistent way, you will get what you expect out of life. And so we're going to kind of talk about that today. Law of the World says, answering the question of the day is this: depends on what you're yearning for. He says that, depending upon what you're yearning for in the moment, it won't ruin his happiness in the moment. Thomas Bird says this on Facebook Live. Hey, YouTube Live, jump in as well. Love to hear from you. I believe yearning within limits is okay. Most things are okay within limits. Like anything else, you're only out of control. You're only out of control can be dangerous and addicted. Okay, I get it. Yearning for the right things. Thank you, Thomas, for adding to that. So we're talking about this expectation. Here's the thing. Smarter people than I, much smarter people than I, have written about this law of expectation. And what they're saying is that expectation, first of all, you have to understand it's more than wishing. It's more than just high hopes. We'll get to that. But when you really expect something, your behavior and your beliefs drive your actions. You really don't ever do anything that you really don't believe in. So if you think about an expectation that you have for yourself, every behavior or every belief will drive your action toward attaining that. And so when you get there, it doesn't surprise you. Hey Mike, I love hearing people say, I love people being asked the question, did you expect to be here? And I love their answer, like, yes, because I did what it took constantly. I knew I was eventually going to be here. I knew I was going to have to really put some effort in to being who God called me to be and to being here. It's vision turns into expectation, drives our actions. I preached a sermon on Sunday, and you guys know I pastor a church, or maybe you don't know. I pastor the Cornerstone Community Church in Millville, New Jersey. I preached a sermon on Sunday, and I talked about a right now miracle. I talked about not only believing it, but receiving it in the moment. My actions determine whether I'm ready to receive what I've been praying for. All right? We getting that? We all understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've been praying for a job. Then my actions should lead me to go out, put out some applications or something. So, it's those things like that. So we're talking about the law of expectation. What do you guys think about that so far? What do you guys think about that? What you expect with confidence becomes your own self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah. I expect to have a home in April, and I am looking for them, and we are touring them, and we are bidding on them. Like,
yeah. So you'll be at home because you expected it. And so, because a lot of times we wake up and we're just willy-nilly about stuff. I put out a truth boost today. I don't know if you got it. If you don't get my truth boost, get my truth boost. I know Mike the Barber gets it. Smooth the Barber on Instagram Live. What's happening, man? My truth boost, just text C3E, Charlie 3 Echo, to 313131. It went something like, what did my truth boost say? It went something like, your circumstances, they're not people. Why are we wasting emotion getting mad at circumstances? Crying and get depressed over circumstances, yelling at circumstances. They don't hear you. They don't change. They're not people. It's how we respond to our circumstances that determine our success or failure. Do I expect to come out of this smarter, better, on top? And if I expect it, if I really expect it, if I really believe that, my actions will show that I believe that. I believe that. Hey, thank you, Dawn, for saying that. Dawn Moss, friend of the show, says she really enjoys the truth boost. Thank you for giving that. So whatever you expect with confidence becomes your own self-fulfilling prophecy. Also, Jennifer Wooder answered the question of the day. The question of the day is, put the question up there, does yearning for more ruin your chances at happiness here and now? That's the question of the day. You guys are really answering that really good. Jennifer says this, there's absolutely nothing wrong yearning for more, especially when it's to promote yourself and family to something better. God gives us the right to live our lives abundantly. Very good. Very good. Greg Cave says we can't control things we can't control, but we can control the way we react to things. Exactly. I can't control the circumstance. I can't control that the sun is shining out there. I can't control that it may or may not snow on Thursday, but I can control how I react to it. On Instagram Live, Law World says that to add to that, I believe in believing, talking about expectation now. Thank you, Law World. I believe in believing, visualizing, and having no doubt. That's what I'm talking about. We're on the same page. And for me, that's different between two people praying or expecting the same thing. Believing, visualizing, having no doubt. You can believe, but you can believe, but you have to prepare yourself to receive. Thank you for that, Law World. Thank you for adding to the program. I want you guys to understand when I'm talking about yearning, I don't want you to think that yearning for something more is wrong. What I am saying is, and what I'm asking is, can we be so focused on tomorrow that we miss the happiness that we were afforded today? Can I be so tomorrow focused that I miss the sunshine today? That's what I mean. I need you to yearn. You should visualize. You should yearn. You should have an expectation. But should I, people, man, I can't wait until November. I can't wait until the summer. I can't wait until the summer. I can't wait until the summer. And they miss the rays of sun that God gave us today. That's what this question is all about. We're talking about expectation as well. That's it. I hope these two things are tying together. My goal is that we all become who God calls us to be. Good morning, Pam. Good to see you on the program, Facebook Live. Good morning, Pam. And so, it's to keep these things focused. We're talking about expectation. Second point on expectation, and I'll take a break. It's 10:15 already. My goodness. Is high expectations keep you moving when you're tempted to throw in the towel. It's okay to have a high expectation. High expectation, that's a belief that'll drive my action. It'll keep me moving. And it'll keep me from throwing in the towel. My dad used to call it, before he passed away, God rest his soul, he's in glory. My dad used to talk about an Archie Moore type of relationship. Now, we may not know who Archie Moore is. Archie Moore was a heavyweight champion. Archie Moore got in one fight, got knocked down. Now, you get knocked down this many times in the fight, they'll let you get back up. Archie Moore back in the day got knocked down, I think like 6 or 7 times, maybe even 8 times. He got up on the 9th time and won, became the heavyweight champion of the world. Now, Archie Moore just kept getting up because his expectation allowed him to keep going even when he got knocked down. In life, you will get knocked down. All right. Everybody listening to the sound of my voice, we're going to have trials, tribulations. We're going to have challenges. We're going to have ups and downs. But you're going to get out of life exactly what you expect. And I say that because your belief and your actions are going to drive that. Are going to drive that. Our law world says, I guess, some more like looking forward to the results and not enjoying the journey. Exactly. So when we talk about yearning, thank you, law world. A lot of times we can constantly look at the results. And for me, I am a journey-oriented person. I like the results, but like when I reach a goal, I'm like, okay, I got to be headed towards something else. Jack Kerbeck says this. Hey, Dr. Jack, he said, I believe that yearning can be a distraction for all that we already have. We need to dream and grow and stay grounded and not let yearning distract us from the here and now. Thank you, Dr. Jacqueline. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Nothing wrong with yearning. Nothing wrong for wanting more. I can miss it. Now, I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm excited about where God's taking me. I have an expectation. I'm excited about the work that I'm doing. Like Lord World said on Instagram Live, I'm a journey person. That probably should be my question for next week. Are you a journey person or a goal or an end person? I love the journey. I'm a journey person. And so I try to enjoy the moments along the journey. Deshauna Clark, man, you guys are on fire today with this topic. Deshauna Clark says there's sometimes yearning for more can dominate your thoughts and you can miss out on the experiences and opportunities right in front of you. Gratitude and being thankful shifts your focus on the here and now. Contentment, no matter how successful or the more you desire, just take time to count your blessings every day. And you know what? I think this is something that we learn as we grow or as we live life a little longer, as we grow older. I think we learn that. I mean, when I was younger, man, it was always about next summer. It was always about next summer. It was always about, but I think as we grow, and so that's what we're talking about. Guys, I'm going to take a break. You guys are on fire. If I don't take a break now, I'm not going to be able to take a break. I'm going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to have our 6 sets. We're going to have the verse of the day. We're going to continue to talk about our topics. My name is Ralph Grace Jr. You are watching or listening to or whatever you're doing at the Ralph Grace Jr. Morning show here on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. We'll be right back.
Revive Hydration is a proud sponsor of the Ralph Graves Morning Show. Revive Hydration is the first IV hydration and vitamin infusion service in the South Jersey area. For more details, please visit their website at www.revivehydration.com, or you can give them a call at 856-485-0070. Again, their website, www.revivehydration.com, or give them a call at 856-485-0070.
Hey everybody, my name is Ralph Graves Jr. I am the author of this book called Unstoppable. Now, what Unstoppable is about is it's 7 universal laws that will transform how you pursue and achieve success. Why don't you pick up your copy today? Go to my website, www.ralphgravesjr.com. Go to Amazon. This book is sold wherever fine books are sold, anywhere in the country. My name is Ralph Graves. Let's be unstoppable together. Hey guys, welcome back. Ralph Graves Jr. show, Wednesday mornings, 10 o'clock, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Instagram Live. Guys, April 1st, the Gulfstream Way is launching. That's our online training and leadership program. You have to go to my website, ralph@ralphgravesjr.com. Click apply, fill out the application. All right, the team will contact you. All right, Seth will contact you. You'll talk to Seth for a while. Talk about how you can get in. You know, it launches April 1st. I want you to be part of it. What is the Gulfstream Way? You grow as a person, you grow as a leader, you make impact. First of all, it's a program. You'll learn how to apply the 7 universal laws of success in your daily life. It's 90 days long. It's 90 days of personal growth. After learning the personal growth principles, you'll learn how to lead people around the 5 key roles in any organization. Any organization has 5 key roles, and we're going to learn how to lead people. You'll make an impact. After learning the skills to grow as a person, apply them as a leader, you will get to work with a cohort. You'll be in a cohort, not just going through by yourself, and we'll begin to execute a plan to make a tangible impact in the world. This is our very first online course we're launching. It is phenomenal. Have a wonderful national team. It is just phenomenal. I want you guys to be a part of it. You know, X Athletics is on. Ryan Leafy is on Instagram Live. Yo, hey, Facebook, I had to share this with you before we do our 6 cents. So I'm on Instagram Live, and I'm talking about giving away the mug if you email me. Lord World said, can I get one if I'm in England? You know how excited I got? Kair, we got to get this mug out to England. I'm even going to throw in a free book of Unstoppable. All right, we're going to send it across the pond. Lord, that's huge. I don't even know if my book is over there, but it will be there, and my mug will be there. So I'm excited, guys. England. Let the world open up. I'll pull around and go to England quick. Have to do a couple shows in England. You know. Anyway, good morning. Kair.
Yes.
Read our 6 cents question.
Okay.
Here we go. Listen up, everybody.
This summer, I had a falling out with my oldest friend. She did me a large favor and eventually felt overextended. I had done her many favors in the past. I thanked her for her help, both in writing and through my actions. But I dropped the ball on returning her things on the deadline we agreed to.
What?
She got upset and said some hurtful things. She repeated these things many times. I thanked her again, made a sincere apology, and asked for some space. I was deeply hurt by her comments, which attacked my character, and I felt betrayed. It has now been a few months since we've communicated. Before our falling out, she sent out wedding invitations for next summer, and I have yet to RSVP. I am worried that it is rude to delay my RSVP, but I'm afraid to reach out when she was so angry and hurtful every time we talked. If she never apologizes for her comments, I don't think I want to attend her wedding, but I don't want to throw away our friendship over one fight. What's the polite thing to do?
All right, you guys heard that? She doesn't want to throw away the relationship over one fight. What's the polite thing to do? I'll let the ladies handle that because Go ahead. And this will be best friends?
Yes.
Well, already I have a problem because you're not even in the wedding, bro. So it's not you're not you're not that good a friend. I mean, I don't know. Friend stuff is hard for me because I only have one, and
That's my daughter, everybody.
so it's like, all right, you said those hurtful things over and over. You've been sitting on them for a while.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't want to do the big favor. You could have said no.
Right.
But she's gonna have to talk to her if she feels this badly, if she feels this awkward or this weird, but she still is worried about being rude by not RSVPing, then you need to just call her and be like, what's the problem?
Kaya, what say you? Your 2 cents.
I feel like the situation wasn't even that serious.
Yeah.
For her to say hurtful things over someone, bringing their stuff back a little late, that which she apologized for. It's not like the girl was contacting her and the lady was ignoring her, and like, stuff happens, people forget she apologized. So I just think that it was just taken.
Yeah, like they're not as good of friends as she thinks they are.
Yeah.
Right. That's sad when one person thinks you're the best friend and the other person, obviously.
It's like, oh, you're my best friend, or I'm your best friend, but you're not my best friend.
Yeah. So there's the 4 cents. I'll give you my 2 cents. We'll make it 6 cents. That ain't your friend in the first place. And I just give a gift. I ain't going to the wedding.
Yeah, like don't go. Like if you feel that weird about it, then don't go.
Yeah, I just give a gift, and but I have that. I have an ability, an innate ability, and I think I do this to protect myself. Like, and my daughter Jasmine, she says communication is the key. Thank you for chiming in on YouTube Live. Hey, you don't have to tell me twice that we ain't cool no more. You don't have to keep telling me we ain't cool. You'll tell me one time. Your phone will never ring again. And I don't. So she can really take the pressure off herself and just send her a gift and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Jennifer Woodard says RSVP, send her an air fryer and a gift and call it a day. Yeah. That's about it. So we have some stuff out there. I have a question out there. The question is, does yearning for more today, does constant yearning for more ruin your chances of happiness here and now? This is a constant yearning for more, ruin your chances here and now. And we're talking about expectation. A lot of women are chiming in on that 6 cents question. Don't subject yourself to her madness. Joyce Smith, Pamela Widener says, amen. Shake the devil off and keep it moving. and that lines up when we're talking about expectation. Now, that's what I want to talk about real quick with expectation. Expectation is not, listen to me carefully, it's not the same as having high hopes. Not the same as having high hopes, right? High hopes are too near to wishful thinking, which has no basis in reality. Okay, that's expectation is not high hopes. It's not it. Expectations are grounded in action and motivation. Motivation should be motivated to take action to get or to achieve that which you long for. Okay, that's what that is. Hard work, smart, consistency. These are the things that you have to realize what you expect to gain out of life. Let me say that again. Hard work and a consistency. Consistent, hard work. Not just, I did it for 4 weeks. I mean, Ryan Leaf will tell you, ex-athletics, that's my guy. He's got a phenomenal fitness facility. He's some great workouts online, but he's consistent with it. It's been out there for a little while. And after a while, guess what? You'll begin living and achieving that which you were expecting for yourself. Now, what I want you to understand this is what we have to apply. What we have to apply when it comes to expectation. It's primarily about what and whom you allow access to your mind and your life. So how do I develop this expectancy mindset. It comes down to who you allow in your life and what you allow in your life. If you have people around you that constantly tell you that it cannot be done, they're the wrong people around you. If you have people in your life, like from our 6 Sense poll, who are mad and petty because they didn't pay you back what they owed you, it's time to reevaluate and continue to move on. Evaluate the people in your life. If you're going to maintain this expectancy mindset, number one is evaluate the people in your life. Evaluate the people in your life, okay? People are either pluses or minuses. Evaluate them, So, guys, I'm getting emails, right? I went, and thank you, Jennifer Miller, a very good friend of mine. Go to ralphgravesjr.com, right? Click apply. And it should lead you to the Gulfstream Way. It does for me. Jennifer says she has some trouble get there. So is it working, Janae? If not, I have to call our provider.
I can't look right now.
Okay, can't look right now. But there you go. Evaluate the people in your life. Evaluate the people in your life. That's point number one. Janae, give us the verse of the day. Do you have it?
Yeah, I have it.
What's the verse of the day today? Why are you looking for that? Brandon Flash Lewis said, I was there. I applied. I'm excited, man. I hope you get a chance. I hope you just go for it and let this program add value to your life, man. Let me pour into you a little more. Thank you for applying, Brandon, the Gulfstream Way. Go ahead, Janae.
Okay, you may not see it or even know how it will come to pass, but do not speak against the good you want in life. Matthew 12:36 says, but I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. Trust and expect the word of God to be true and act on it.
So this is I'm a Bible believer, pastor of the church. This is Jesus talking. Jesus said, listen, every idle word that comes out of your mouth, everything come out of your mouth, every idle word, you're going to give an account for it. All right. We're going to review everything that ever came out of your mouth. Then if you continue to reading in that same chapter, he goes on to say that salvation and damnation, both of these things come out of your mouth. So in other words, if you say it can't be done, you can't do it. It won't be done. If you say it can be done, it will be done. There's nothing impossible with God, but it begins with your mouth, with your belief system. What drives you? You got to have this expectation. All right. So evaluate the people that you have in your life. Keep those naysayers out of your life. Turn off the news. If it's telling you that it's a hard time to start A, B, C, listen, let me come close to the camera. I don't know what camera I'm looking at. I'm come close to both of them. If it's in your heart to start it, if it's in your heart to do it, and it's impacting the world and you're growing through it, and you're paving the way for your family, don't you worry about what anybody else is talking about. You started. God gave that to you. I don't want to preach. I wanted to save this for Sunday, but we call Jesus King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Who do you think the kings are? We are. He's the King of the kings. He's given us dominion. And so if he planted it in our hearts, if he planted it in our minds, he's telling you to go for it. So you have to stop listening to outside voices. Do the work, have an expectancy that what he gave you is going to not only impact you, it's going to impact your family, it's going to impact generations to come. You're here for a reason, here for a purpose. You were given the nod to live during this day and age. You were. God looked at you and said, yeah, she can handle living in 2020. He can handle living in 2020. Not only can he or she handle it, I'm going to put him there to make an impact. And this is what this show is all about. So let me help you and teach you and show you how to make an impact. All right, let me go. Let me just stay away from that. I'm giving y'all too much. Giving y'all. It's only Wednesday, so I'm on fire today. I'm on fire. I can't wait to get to the pulpit again on Sunday. Matter of fact, I can't wait for Bible study tonight. Hey, I never did this before. If you don't have a Bible study to go to our church website tonight. C3E. Write this down. Cornerstone.net. C3E, cornerstone.net. We're on Zoom. It's very intimate. I got a Bible study. We have a good time. I'm on fire. You probably get some more preaching tonight, some sort of way, but it's a Bible study. Anyway, Anyway. Okay, Deshauna Clark says this. Thank you for putting that up, Jeanette. Oh, let me go to Instagram Live. Instagram, Law and World, all the way from England, says this powerful scripture. What a man thinketh, so is he. And he is what he continues to think. You are exactly right, because you will speak what you think. I can tell what you think, and all I got to do is listen to you talk. Krista Madrid said, if it's in your heart, you must act on it. God trusted you and planted it within you. And here's the thing. I'm about to jump out to see. Because you're an original, people may copy what you're doing, but they can never duplicate it because the originality was given to you to create it in the first place. Don't get mad if somebody biting on you. You can tell I'm telling my age. Don't get mad if somebody's copying you. Right? You are the, and here's the thing, they can only copy, but they can't continue to create what God has put inside of you because you are the original. You are the original. Oh my gosh, I'm going too far into this thing. Shauna Clark says this, when people show their true colors, believe them, save yourself some grief. Might just be a way to exit what may have not been a true friendship in the first place. She's responding to our sixth sense there. Thank you. Thank you for that. Diane Jones Johnson says, Diane Jones Johnson says, there's only one of me. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. There's only one of each and every one of you. And like Krista Madrid said on Instagram Live, God put it in your heart. So how do we now begin to walk in lockstep with God, agree with God, use God's wisdom to bring to fruition that which he put in my heart, that what he put in our hearts to become and to do and to make impact. And while doing it, I expect it to happen. I don't care what the weather is. I don't care what the news reports say. I don't care what's going on in the world. I have this expectancy. I have this expectancy that has driven my actions. It's driven my actions. Yeah. And it will come to fruition because God put it in our hearts. God put it in our hearts. I didn't mean to get preachy this morning. Maybe I did. Who knows? That's what you get when you turn into the program. You never know which Ralph Graves you're going to get. All right. What else do we have out on the table? What else do we have? Oh, guys, listen. Some of you guys are signing up right now, and I appreciate that because every time somebody applies, my phone has notifications, and thank you for applying for the Gulfstream Way. Seth will be setting up a call with you. RalphGravesJr.com, apply, /apply, or just go to the website and hit RalphGravesJr.com and you'll see at the thumb tab, you'll see about content, apply, podcast. Okay. Apply now. Hey guys, do me a favor. Check out the podcast. I have some very, very great, very good guests on the podcast. And I want to drive you guys to that. I think, this past week, I talked to Nefertiti. What is Nefertiti's last name? You remember, Kaya? Anyway, she's an author. And she, but not only an author, she wrote some books back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember when in the 90s when Black romance books was hot. Like, she wrote a couple of those. But she adopted some children. And she talks about the world of adoption and the challenges that she has faced. And she's really influential in that world. Single Black female, adopts 2 children. She talks about the cultural challenges of even, Black people, we will raise people in our church. We will raise nieces and nephews, but not often do we adopt children. She talked about those challenges. She talked about, and it's just a wonderful podcast. It really opened up my eyes to the world of adoption and and maybe some of you have been adopted and things like that, but it's a really good one. But go to Spotify, go to iTunes, wherever you get your podcast, go to The Unstoppable. Thank you, Nefertiti Austin. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. He said it's the best podcast. Thank you for saying that, Mike. Mike's a supporter of the podcast. Nefertiti Austin's her name. We talked to her and go and just check it out. I mean, I try to bring in some folks that kind of let us see the world maybe from a different perspective. There's other people going through other things that I had no idea about. And the worst thing that can happen to us as human beings is tunnel vision. It's tunnel vision. How can we impact the world if we have tunnel vision? How can God use us on different platforms if all we have is tunnel vision? If all we have is tunnel vision, how can God use us in the different parts of the world? So enlighten yourself. Go to some of the podcasts and we have a good time. Hey, Kid joined. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, man? That's what I have going on. Okay, I said evaluate. We're talking about expectation. I said evaluate the people in your life. They're either plus or minuses. All right. Everybody in your life is a plus or minus. And here's the funny part. You're either a plus or minus in somebody's life. I need you to be aware of that too. I need you to be aware that you're either a plus or a minus in somebody's life. So let's try to be a plus. Even let's try to be an encourager. Let's try to be a plus. You know, maybe we can't be a plus, then we definitely don't need to be a minus. We might have to excuse ourselves out of a relationship with them. All right. You still got to deal with some forgiveness issue. You may have to excuse yourself. Listen, I may not help you or you may not receive my help, but I definitely don't want to be a hindrance. So I'm just going to excuse myself. I'm just going to sit in the back. And instead of being friends, we can be acquaintances. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But evaluate everybody in your life and evaluate who's in your life, plus or minus. Everybody's a plus or minus. And you'll be able to evaluate that. And hopefully you're not dating a minus or married a minus, but whatever. That's a whole nother topic for another day. On a similar note, after that, invest in the right mentors. Now, if I'm going to gain what I expect, invest in the right mentors. I've told you before, I have invested in mentors. I have there's mentors that are alive. There's people that have mentored me through the books they have written. I am mentored every time I sit down and talk to somebody in my podcast. I learn a lot. Hey, Ryan Leafy, Ex Athletics, his podcast was phenomenal. Go back and listen to his on the podcast. But invest in the right mentors. And I want to say this. This is one of the first things I did, right? When I was planting my church, I had no idea how to plant a church. So I went to guys who were church planters, and it was simple as this. And when somebody reached out to me yesterday, it was simple as, can I take you to lunch? Can I just have an hour of your time? Can I take you to lunch? Can I buy you a cup of coffee? Right? Can we do a virtual Zoom? When you go to mentors, when you want somebody's time, do not waste their time. I went with 7 prepared questions that I still use today. And I love when people come to me and want to be mentored by me, and they come and we get right to it. We don't talk about a whole lot of stuff. We don't talk about the game. We get right to it. I went to them with 7 questions. I talked to 7 people. I had to say it same set of 7 questions. And that hour lunch, that hour cup of coffee has turned into some of the strongest relationships that I've ever had, just because I went prepared, had the right questions. There's something about sitting across the right mentors. We like pouring into people. There's no secrets. I have no secrets. I will give you my entire playbook, hoping that it works for you. And I found that when I sat across these mentors, man, they poured into me at a rate that is just, and we're still close today. So surround yourself, read the right books, get in contact. And now the world's even smaller. Like Lord, my man Lord World is over in England. Like I can communicate with them via whatever. So you can get in front of these mentors. You can get in front. Now you may have to get past their assistants. You may have to get past their team. You know, like right now you'd have to get past Kyer, Janae, Joyce Smith. You have to get past a lot of people, but you eventually get to me. Joyce, you hear me? You eventually get to me. But you know, you know, when you get to who you want to mentor you, have a set of questions. Don't waste their time, but invest. Remember, you're investing. You're investing in yourself. I had no problems with paying for coffee, paying for lunch. I had no problems. I just wanted to pick their brain for an hour, and it ended up being a lifetime. So invest. Did that help anybody? Invest in the right mentors. Ladies, did that help you at all?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Invest in the right mentors. Hey, the question of the day, we still got some time. The question of the day is, the question, does yearning for more ruin your chances at happiness for the here and now? Does the constant yearning for more, you're ruining your chances of here and now? Are you a goal person or a journey person? There's no right answer. It's whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. You know, the sun is shining today, and I don't want y'all to miss it. I don't want y'all to miss it. I know you got goals and dreams, but the sun is shining today. But I don't want you to miss it. So that's the question of the day. You guys have some great answers for that. Jennifer Woodard says it's right in the word of it's right. It's all right. The word of God being preached. It's always appreciated. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. She also says, yikes, I see how much Janae can bench press. They're in trouble. All right. So guys, go to my website, ralph@ralphgracejr.com. Sign up for the Gulfstream Way. We'd love to be part of this cohort. I'd love to be part of the first class going out. You sign up, schedule a call. Seth, I think Kayla, somebody will give you a call. Somebody on the team will call you, set it up. We are launching April the 1st. I don't want you to miss it. We are launching April the 1st. I don't want you to miss it. Don't want you to miss it. Guys, listen too. I forgot to say this. I keep forgetting this. And Janae is the producer of the show. My daughter, Janae, she produces the show. She always tells me, she said, Dad, listen, remind listeners they can support the program by sponsoring during a commercial during the break. Okay, so if you have a commercial, if you want to advertise something, we can kind of get in, we can kind of fit it in, but you contact the show and Kyra will make sure to teach you how to get that done, You can support the program by doing that. Hey, my cousin checks in, Danielle Blackshear. Thank you. I love it when family checks in on Facebook Live. My cousin Danny checks in. She said, if you're talking about greed, then yes, it will ruin your chance for happiness. Yeah. Being greedy will ruin your chance for happiness. But we're talking about just, constantly yearning for tomorrow. I want to lose 10 pounds, but I miss celebrating the fact that I lost 5. You follow me? I want to save $10,000, but I missed the opportunity to celebrate that for the first time in my life, I saved 5,000. I want to drive a Lambo, but I miss celebrating that I was able to afford a Chevy, and I no longer have a bus ticket. But now I got. So it's kind of like celebrating some of the happiness that we are allowed to enjoy right now. So, okay. Next thing, guys. When it comes to expectation. Any of this stuff making sense, ladies? You guys want to jump in and join the conversation? I'm just talking over my co-host today. You guys would jump in. Is this stuff making sense? We got 10 minutes left, and we really haven't heard from you guys.
Yeah, I like this topic because it just reminds you to just keep a clear head and don't get too in the clouds if you're not putting in that work. Like there's no reason that you can't want things and desire things, but you do have to remember that you have to put in the work, and it will take a little bit of time.
Yeah. What say you, Kyra?
I agree with Janae.
Okay.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll have really high hopes when it comes to the work week.
Yeah.
Like Monday getting ready for work, I'm like, I'm gonna do this and all of this is gonna be great. And then I get to work and then I'm like, I have to do all those things, don't I?
Yeah.
You don't just walk in and it's already finished. Like now you have to act on the expectations that you have.
Yeah. My final point for this, and I'm going to talk about I got to ask you guys your opinion on something that I'm planning on doing, and I hope you guys show up there. Analyze what you allow to influence you. Analyze what is influencing you. My truth boost today said, stop yelling at circumstances. All right. Circumstances can't hear you, but they can influence you. All right. Stop. Your circumstances are not people. You're all bent out of shape because it's going to snow. You've been out of shape because the sun's shining. You've been out of shape because, I don't know, of a certain circumstance. Stop it. You're allowing that to influence you. You're allowing that to influence you. Analyze it to influence you. Evaluate what you read. Evaluate what you listen to. Evaluate what you watch. What are things you're watching on TV? What's influencing you? Because everything that we watch, everything that we are allowing to come in, it influences our purpose and our impact that we make in the world. It really does, y'all. Listen, there's no such thing as I'm just watching this or I'm just reading this and this doesn't influence me. It does. It does. So if you're going to be a person of purpose and you have some expectation on your life, and going back to my little sermonette that I preached about 10 minutes ago, you can rewind this and watch it. Going back to that little sermonette, what are you allowing to influence you to either subdue what God has put inside of you? Or are you allowing things in your life to help bring out what God put inside of you? Or are you allowing things to kind of knock you off course from what God has put inside of you? Analyze what you allow to influence you. I talked about evaluate the people in your life, evaluate or also invest in the right mentors, and evaluate what you allow or analyze what you allow to influence you. This is going to sound hilarious to you guys, right? I used to watch one of my favorite shows on TV. It still is. I've watched so many of them that I forget the SUV stuff, right? What's that called? SVU.
Law and Order.
SUV. I'm getting old. Yeah, Law and Order. Me and my wife would watch Law and Order after Law and Order after Law and Order. You know, like on Saturdays, like I'm just around here folding clothes or something, and Law and Order would be on, and we'll just watch it and watch it and watch it. And after a while, after like 4 or 5 episodes, 6 episodes in, I actually feel a funk resting on me based upon the outcomes of fictional cases on TV. It's crazy. It's crazy. I said, oh my God, it's influenced me. Let me shake this off. Let me go read a Bible verse. Let me go, let me go take a walk, you know. But you have everything. Everything, stop laughing at me, Mike. Everything influences us. And you have to be aware of that. Analyze it. Analyze what you allow to influence you. Is this stuff making sense? Stuff making sense? I hope it's making sense. So today, you know, if that song reminds you of a bad relationship, turn that song off. If that song reminds you of a place and time in your life that you really, I'm ashamed of myself, turn it off. If it's uplifting, if it's building you up, then go for it. But analyze what and who you are allowing to influence you, that you can really move forward to make an impact in this world. This world desperately needs you to make an impact. This world desperately needs you to make an impact. Amazed by His Grace said this: my sister would binge watch it all of the time, and I begged her to stop it. Eye gates, exactly. In the Christian world, we call that eye gates. Hey, Joyce Smith says this is subliminal sabotage. That's what it is. Subliminal sabotage. And here's another thing too. I think I said this on, I don't know if I said this on Truth Boost. You don't really have to have an opinion on everything either, okay? You don't have to have an opinion on everything. The subliminal sabotage will make you believe that you have to have an opinion on everything that happens. So anyway, we were talking about expectation today. And I want you to understand that you can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control what you can. You can still live life with the expectation that you're going to be the best version of you that God created you to be, because that's what the world needs. The world needs the best version of you. But guess who it's up to developing that best version? It's you. It's me. I have to develop the best version of Ralph Graves Jr. to make an impact in the world. Guys, again, apply. Gulfstream Way, right? Just apply. Somebody will contact you. April 1st, we are launching. You can be a part of it. We will make a way for you to become a part of it. Law and Order SVU is about rape victims, molestation cases. Deshauna said, I had to purge myself. It didn't do my spirit well. You see what I'm saying? She had to analyze that this show, and she's right. Now I'm watching it because of the police officer in me, right? That's what I'm watching it. Like, man, we don't respond to things but still, that's what that does. Analyze that. You know what show I started watching, everybody? Giving them a shameless plug. And I'm late to the party, but I thank God for binge watching stuff, or I thank God for things that have gone on before. I started watching The Amazing Race. I watch shows like that. It's funny to me. These people are determined to win that $1 million, but they have a determination. I couldn't do it. I mean, I almost died in a canoe trip with my daughter this year. So I don't think we could do the Amazing Race today.
Yeah.
34 countries. I mean, 34,000 miles, 12 countries. I can't do all that.
When it got dark on day 1, I'd be like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Yo, it got dark. They were in India. It got dark. I was like, I'm not really trying to be in there. You know, I go to bed when it's dark anyway. But okay, here's what I want to talk to you guys about. I'm thinking about this, and I'm going to do it. I wonder if you guys will go, if you guys are there. Anybody ever hear of Clubhouse? Like, I'm on Clubhouse, but I've never been involved in any. It was a lot of Clubhouses, whatever. But I'm going to create a room. I'm going to get a moderator. Going to create a room on Clubhouse, and we're going to talk about some of the things that we talk about today. So you'll see me on over there, Clubhouse. I think you need an iPhone, the whole nine. But we're going to be promoting some stuff on Clubhouse. I was just wondering if any of the viewers on here are on Clubhouse. Anybody? I know it's.
I've heard of it, but I heard that it's like, because you have to be invited into the conversations, so it's like got that like exclusive air to it. So I've never been on it.
Yeah. Well, I was invited. I
also don't have an iPhone, if that's what you said. If that's true. I'll never be.
Yeah, I think you need I don't think it's for Android. I think you need to have an iPhone need an iPhone. Chris Madrid said, I'm on Clubhouse, but I haven't taken the plunge for content yet. Me neither, Chris, because I was walking some of the halls of Clubhouse. It's just it really hasn't been for me. But someone asked me yesterday, they're like, hey, listen, Pastor, what you have to give is really needed on Clubhouse. Thank you for saying that, Jasmine. She's heard of it. So I'm going to take some of this content. We're going to take it on over to Clubhouse, and we're going to build a platform there and our platforms here. So wherever you guys are, I'd like to be. But guys, finally, for all that aside, go to the website, ralphgracejr.com. Email me, ralphgracejr@ralphgracejr.com. If you want a mug while supplies last, Kyer said, yeah, we got a couple. We're going to send some out to you. We'll send a mug out to you. If you received your mug, Mike, down Pleasantville, take a picture of it, post it. I'm excited to send the mug over to England. I can't wait to send it over to England. So we're excited about that. Guys, it's been a great show. We got about 3 minutes left. Thank you guys for being a part of it. You guys are awesome. You're an awesome audience. Thank you for your interest in the Gulfstream Way. Get there. My name is Ralph Grace Jr. Go to my email, go to my website, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, answer some of the questions we put up, share some of this content. If the Gulfstream Way is not for you, it might be for somebody in your sphere of influence. Share it with them. So I hope you guys take some of the stuff that we talked about today, and I hope it blesses your life. Ladies, any final thoughts today?
Learn something new and stay hydrated.
Learn something new and stay hydrated. What about you, Kyer?
Have a good day and prepare for the snow.
Yeah. Prepare for the snow if you're in the Northeast. Hey, Impressive, you said that you missed us today, but we'll be back here Wednesday next week at 10 a.m. Guys, my name is Pastor Ralph Graves Jr.
And you can watch the replay on Facebook.
Oh, yes. Impressive. My wife's in the room. She's like, what? My daughter just said that you can watch the replay on Facebook or on YouTube. Or on YouTube Live. You can watch the replay of the show, share it, and allow it to bless you. Guys, my name is Pastor Ralph Graves Jr. You have been a wonderful audience. And hey, don't forget tonight, 7 p.m., www.c3ecornerstone.net if you want to have Bible study with us tonight with Cornerstone Community Church. Love you to be part of that as well. But if not, I will see you next week. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.